back everyone to another Lord of the Rings Saga Expansion campaign playthrough. This is the last part of the Flame of the West, the infamous Battle of Pelennor Fields. The reason why this video is taking quite a long time to be made is because this scenario is very, very challenging. It is extremely difficult. As you can imagine, it is a long-winded, all-out war. A lot of things happening at once, a lot of enemies, it's very challenging. But we're going to go through quickly what I'm doing here. So obviously this is the campaign mode, so my Hobbit deck down here, low synergy, it's like high synergy, low threat, let's get that right. So we've got that down there. We've also got the boons and burdens from the campaign, leader of men, when we quest successfully, exhausted to add a resource, and the other permanent noble hero, we get the noble trait and a +1 to willpower for Sam. We're on easy mode, so that means we get an extra resource because this campaign is very hard. So first of all, let's go through the cards. So the scenario card reads, this is the Garrison of Gondor, and it reads, here will be Hammerstroke fall hardest. For that reason, Mithrandir come hither to such haste, for if we fall, who shall stand? This tells me to set Minas Tirith, Grond, the Witch King, and each copy of Wraith on Wings aside out of play. Put Pelennor Fields at the location. We may attach Esquire of Rohan and Esquire of Gondor to different heroes. We're going to do that now. So these are the other boon cards. Boons are like bonuses. Burdens are like negative cards. So these are both permanents attached to heroes. One gives the Rohan trait, one gives the Gondor trait. This gives the hero +1 when attacking another Rohan character. This gives the hero a +1 willpower when committed to a quest of another Gondor character. So I'm going to put one of these on Sam. I'm going to put one of these on Pippin because Pippin's our killer card. So we'll look at the campaign card first as well. So we are playing campaign mode. So what this means is set each harrowed enemy recording the campaign log aside out of play. We attach Anduril, the banner of Alendil, to Aragorn, set aside out of play. So Aragorn's not in the game yet, so I've only got 3 heroes. Add the Corsair fleet station area, Gondor side face up, and put X resource into X number of resources with the campaign log, which is 4. And then flip it over. Also tells me to, when we advance stage 5B, add each set aside harrowed enemy to staging area, which is going to suck. What this means is basically it's like thematic. It's like how it happens. Aragorn is off getting the army of the dead and on the Corsair fleet travelling to the battle. It's going to take us basically 4 turns, because this reads, at the beginning of the quest phase, move on resource from the Corsair fleet. If there's no resources here, we take control of Aragorn. So we've got to wait 4 turns to get Aragorn with the reinforcements. But he does come in with his Anduril sword and the banner of Alendil, which is really good attachments. Pelennor Fields has a quest, has a points of 4, and it reads, when one enemy is a staging area, you cannot place progress on locations in the staging area also. So flip this card over now to set the side 1B. And this reads, companies came and were hailed and cheered and passed through the gates. Men of the Outlands marched to defend the city of Gondor in a dark hour. Skip the quest phase and the combat phase, then the planning phase, place 1 progress here. So there's no quest phase and no combat phase, which unfortunately means this does not go down because there's no quest phase. This scenario is extremely challenging, and I'll show you why as I play along. I've had so many attempts at this and I've not done it. So we're going to draw up to our cards and proceed. 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've actually got quite good cards here, quite a high cost. We need Gandalf. The problem with this scenario is, with our threat being so super low, the enemies, we can't engage them fast enough. So getting out Gandalf, I think it's stage 2 or stage 3, we need Gandalf out to get our threat a little bit higher, to help enemies come from the staging area towards us, because you'll see why later on. Glamdring is a great weapon for Gandalf. He gives him extra +2 attack. We need to defeat an orc enemy, draw a card. Plenty of orcs in here, it's going to help us out. Fast Hitch is one of my favourite cards. Attached to a Hobbit character, exhausted to regular character, so I can attach this to Pippin and then quest, ready up and attack. Sledgering Stone attached to a hero, gives +2 willpower. Dagger West Anisi is great for Pippin, gives him +1 attack or +2 instead if the enemy has a high engagement cost in our threat, which with this deck it's pretty much every enemy. And Darren's Runes is just a really good card. Draw 2 cards and discard 1 card from your hand, so it's a really good card to have. So I'm going to do Darren's Runes now. Draw 2 cards and discard 1. Ooh, that's tricky. You know what? We'll get rid of the dagger. Right, so we're going to, first of all, we're going to place Theoden of Gondor on Pippin, sorry, Merry, and exhaust it. And a lot of the tactics resources. Then I'm going to play Defender Ramaz, has 4 defense, so it's a really high defensive card. We're going to stick Fast Hitch also on Merry, a lot attached in this deck because he is a great card to have. We're going to wait now because we can't do much else. I could play Gandalf, but with no enemies in the staging area, I don't need to quest, so no point playing Gandalf yet. So, end of the planning phase. We had a resource progress there, sorry. End of the round. Our threat increases by 1. Add the resources, and then draw a card. That scenario is so hard. You'll see why very soon. It goes from 0 to 100 really fast. Okay, we got Boromir, that's good. Exhaust this again to generate more resources. So we're on 5, we're on 7, minus 4 is 3 to play Boromir. 1 willpower, 3 attack, 1 defense, gets plus 2 defense, so defending against an enemy of agent cost higher than your threat. After his any amount of damage, ready him, so he's a really good card. We're going to wait next to him, play Saladin Stone. So end the planning phase, place a progress here. That's done. So here we go, here's the fun. Are you ready? So, retreat from Osgiliath. And this reads, the enemy, and murmured, the dike is down, here they come pouring from the breaches. Each player adds 1 set aside Wraith on Wings to the staging area and reveals an encounter card. So Wraith on Wings is a really annoying enemy. You can see here, it's really cool looking. I mean, it's a very smart card, but it's really irritating. So it has no engagement cost, 6 attack, 4 defense, 12 health. Can have non-Morgul attachments. It gets plus 1 threat and minus 1 engagement cost for each resource on it. At the beginning of the quest phase, place 1 resource on Wraith on Wings. So it does get a little bit stronger as it goes along. It's a very tough enemy. Put him there. Also, reveal an encounter card. So we have City Wall. It's a Minas Tirith location. While this is active location, damage that would be placed on Minas Tirith must be placed here first, but then it has equal damage to its quest points discard it, and each player is a threat by 3, okay? So I'll put that there too. So on the first player, each player discards cards off of his deck until discards an ally that is not in play. There's 1. Put that ally in the staging area. Treat his text box if it was blank until the end of the phase. This is a blank enemy, ally just out the way captured, just lost an ally. It's nice. Yeah, it's 3 that sucks. 2 is pretty tricky, but 3 sucks. Okay, so retreat from Osgiliath, side 2B. This reads, where are folk? X is the total cost of all allies in the staging area. So thank God I'm playing solo because X is only 2, which is pretty good. Allies in the staging area are treated as if their text box is blank, are immune to player card effects, and are under no player's control. End of the round, assign damage among allies in the staging area equal to the number of enemies in the staging area. Okay, so onto the quest phase now. So I'm going to quest 2 high. We'll just quest quite a lot. We'll leave these out for defense. So we've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 because of this, so 9 questing so far. Encounter card, during the quest phase that goes to 3, sorry. Encounter card is Dread and Despair, so that's Doomed 1, so increase threat by 1, and it reads, discard an ally you control, at the end of the phase, add 1 to total and the staging area for each ally in the discard pile. That's pretty harsh. Discard Defender Ramaz, no, discard Boromir, I think. So we add 1 to the staging area threat. So threat is beyond the quest phase, add a resource there. We'll put it uses resources, put that there. So 9, that's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. This is gone. We'll make City Wall that's the location to reduce some threat. Okay, and then end of the round, we will just ready up, refresh phase. God, this scenario is hard. If I win this, I'll be very impressed because it's just such a tough scenario. I've already lost Boromir from 1 encounter card, which is not good. Draw a card, down to Ramaz, that's pretty good. Okay, so we're going to exhaust this. 7 resources, minus 2 is 5 for defending Ramaz. We're going to get Sledgery Stone out on Sam. And we're also going to, you know what, we're just going to play Gandalf, I think. You know what, we're going to play Gandalf, and we're going to play Glandring on Gandalf, because we've got some massive questing power now, so should be easily do the quest. So the beginning of the quest phase, this is on 2. A resource on Wraith on Wings. I need to do 16 damage to kill Wraith on Wings, so I've only got 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I can't do that. So I will go. So we're going to quest for 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 on the quest, and encounter card. Mordor Orc with Surge. Palinor Fields. Okay, so Mordor Orc, Surge, Palinor Fields. So they go there. So it's 15 quests. So 14, 13, 12, 11. Yeah, more than enough. That's plenty. Sort of a sign. So sorry, so 1 damage on him last turn. So many things to think of this scenario. So I apologise if I'm just back and forth with the effects. That's that done, so here we go, here's the fun, here's where it gets really hard. Okay, White City Besiege. This reads, at last, city was besieged, enclosed in a ring of foes, the Ramas was broken, and all the Palinor abandoned to the enemy. Each player takes control of each ally he owns, a staging area and exhaust seat, so we've got Quick Beam back. Add Minas Tirith, Grond and the Witch King, that's their face up to staging area, search counter deck for a different enemy. Oh, that's not us, so we're okay. So this gets quite tricky now. We've got to add 3 things to the staging area, and I'll just go through them right now with you. So first things first, Minas Tirith, the City of Gondor. When this falls, we lose. It has 40 hit points, 30 and 10 plus each player. At the end of the round, do 1 damage to Minas Tirith for each enemy in staging area. If it loses, we lose. It represents the Gondor, the Siege of Gondor. When Gondor falls, obviously mankind is lost. A lot of effects in this game and enemies will add damage to this card, so we're going to try and start as fast as we can, because when this gets to like 30 or 40, it gets really hard to win the game. So we'll put that there. We have the Witch King, captain side face up. He has 50 engagement cost, 6 all round, 14 health. Means play card effects can't be optionally engaged or take damage. Game of the quest phase, discard cards, counter deck until the enemy is discarded and adds to the stationary area, so he adds enemies constantly. He is extremely hard. We also have Grond, which acts as a location, which I don't quite get why, but it's like a location. So it has X, 3 threshold, means play card effects, X equals the resources on Grond. Game of the quest phase, place a resource on Grond, then we'll X damage to Minas Tirith. Travel here, which makes immediate attack against each player in turn order. We have to travel here fast and get out of the way, because if we don't, it's going to damage Minas Tirith very fast. So put that up there. So the quest phase has ended now. So I'll flip this card over. So 3B reads, since Middle Night, the Great Assault had gone on. So this has the assault keyword. It has +4 quest points for each player, so it's at 8. We can't travel to Palinor locations. When an enemy is destroyed, place progress on the stage equal to the enemy's total threat. Progress is placed at the location first. So what this means is, when we quest, when we quest successfully, nothing happens, no progress goes through. If we quest unsuccessfully, rather than raising our threat in the excess amount is placed as damage on Minas Tirith. So questing unsuccessfully is bad for us. Every time we kill an enemy, we add the enemy's threat, so 1 here, onto here as a quest point. So we've got to kill enemies to progress. So this is going to get really, really hard now. So, end of the round, that's all fine. So 1 damage to Minas Tirith for each enemy in the staging area. There are 1, 2, 3 enemies in the staging area, so it's quite tough. End of our go, so 4, 5, 6 now because of Gandalf. We ready to pull our stuff, gain a resource. 1, 2, draw a card. Another defender. Exhaust Gondor to play another defender. 3 defenders, that's pretty good. He's ready, sorry. Okay, so we want to quest quite high, engage an enemy, and kill with a combination of Gandalf, Sam, and Merry. Can we kill Wraith on Wings? I want that card to die. It's really irritating. So I need to do 16 damage. So realistically, I could possibly do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I mean, if I attacked with these two as well, maybe, but I don't know. This is hard. Okay, so beginning of the quest phase. One more turn we get Aragorn, so we'll be okay. We're going to quest for 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 again on the quest. So that's gone on there. That's on there. Beginning of the quest phase, discard cards to get an enemy. So I've got to remember 15 on the quest. A lot of cards go through, come on. There we go, another enemy. That's fine. So 15 on the quest. So 14, 15, 12, 6. Oh, that's a resource on there. That's 5, that's 4, that's 3, 2, 1. One go over, goes to damage. We're going to optionally, yeah, let's go for this. We're going to optionally engage Wraith on Wings. Might be suicide, but we need him out of the staging area. Optionally engage this card. Triggers Sam ability to ready up and give +1 to all his stats. Triggers Pippin, draw a card, and Born. That's not that great, really. Okay, so we've got to throw a Defender Ramas under the wings, literally, to defend. Shadow card, +1, yeah, that's fine. He is definitely dead. So we'll ready up Pippin, so Merry with Fast Hitch. And swing back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Perfectly enough to defeat this guy. That's 3 onto the quest and a big enemy gone from the staging area. That's not too bad. Okay, so any end of the round effects. So we're going to travel. We should have travelled last go, my bad. We're going to travel. We can't because it's Valinor. Doesn't matter, we're going to travel, it's fine. So end of the round, any effects go over it. So 1 damage to here, so that's 1, 2, 3 damage. Yeah. You see why it goes up so fast? It's really irritating. I know you might seem like 40 is quite a lot so far, but it's a lot later on. So 7, 8, 9 on the threat. Ready up. All these guys. 2, 2, 3. Draw a card. Faramir. Can't quite play Faramir yet. We'll just exhaust, do the Gondor. For 4, we should have got an extra resource though because we quested successfully, so we can't play anything yet. So same again, we're going to get rid of this guy next. We'll travel to here as well. Hopefully reduce the enemies in the staging area. So we're going to quest again for 15. Again the quest phase. Actually, before we start questing, we're going to do this effect. So this is gone. We've got Aragorn back. So here goes Aragorn. So obviously he's got some good abilities here. When there's an artifact attached, doesn't exhaust to quest, which is great. Andoril gives him +1 to his stats. After attack in which he defends resolves, exhaust feat to immediately attack back. The Banner of Elendil, basically if you quest with Aragorn you get +1, if you attack with Aragorn you get +1 attack. So he is a really, really good card to have there. So I think 15, let's see, doesn't exhaust the quest, that's fine. So that's 15, 16, 17, 18 each character, that's pretty good. So 19, 20, 21, 22 on the quest is more than enough. So place a resource here. So 20 on the quest. Discard cards get an enemy, there's one there. Encounter card. So if you can't attack a star power for enemy, what's in play? Engaged. Have we got something weak? We can put in play. Put this guy in. The staging area, is it engaged or engaged? Okay. This engaged. We draw a card for the ability. Elrond is good. So 20 on the quest, so that's 17. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. That's fine. We're okay for that. That's not too bad. We're also we're gonna travel now. We're gonna travel to Grond because it's really irritating. Put Grond there and the resources. Makes immediate attack. defend with Ramas. It's going to die, isn't it? No, that's fine. Oh, engage Mordor. Engage that orc. Okay, so that's gone. We're going to optionally engage. Let's see. This had an effect, but there's no orc there, so we're okay. We'll optionally engage this guy, which lets us draw a card again. Ready up, Sam. +1 to all his stats. Okay, so we'll defend Ramas, one of the big ones. Archery one, sorry, so damage goes somewhere. Put damage on Gandalf. Defend a 3 attacker with this. Nothing. Ready up Pippin, sorry. We'll defend the low attack one with Sam. That's 2 and nothing. And a big one with Quick Beam. He's probably going to die, but what more can I do about that? Yeah, Quick Beam is dead. Okay. That's there. So swing back now. So 6 with Gandalf against this. He's gone. That's 3 on the quest. 1, 2, 3. We get drawn a card because of the Glamdring. Daeon's Runes is good. Merry has 1, 2, 3 attack. Swing with Merry to kill this guy. That's 1 on the questing area. And swing of Aragorn, 3, 4, perfectly enough. So when revealed, 2 damage to a hero. Should have done that, my bad. We'll put that on Aragorn. He's dead. And the quest is done. That's a lot better than last time I did this. I think getting Aragorn out and 3 defender Ramasses did help, I suppose. So that's the quest done. It's quest over. Okay, Rohan's come. Here comes King Theoden. But I don't have King Theoden, so never mind. So this reads, horns, 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 in dark Mandolin's sides they dimly echoed. Great horns of the North Valley blowing. Rohan had come at last. We all know what happens here. This is when the Rohan comes and helps out. Witch King aside out of play. The coward has run away. Each player searches the top 10 cards of his deck for an ally matches the sphere of a hero he chooses and puts it to play under his control, shuffle his deck. Yeah, 10 cards. I've had 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can't have Gandalf. Gotta be Bjorn. That's good. Shuffle his deck. Side 4B reads, The hosts of Mordor wailed and terror took them, and they fled and died, and the hoofs of wrath rode over them. Progress at a place to the stage by questing successfully is instead assigned as damage among enemies in play. End of the quest phase, advance to stage 5A. So we get basically to run over all the enemies on this end of the quest. So end of the round, so 2 damage on Minas Tirith. That's not too bad actually, that's pretty good. Enemies are still up here and that, so that's not too bad. Ready up, ready up. That's 1 for the question successfully. That's 4 on there. 32 threat. Give Aragorn a resource. Sorry, Aragorn is over here. I know you can't see him, but just at the corner down there. Actually, to make it easier, I'll put him there so you can see him. There we go. There's Aragorn. Okay, draw a card now. Hobbit Sense. Not much point in playing that really. We have basically now got a quest for a crap load to kill enemies in the staging area, which is going to be fun. So first of all, I think we'll play Faramir. We'll stick Gondorian Shield on Aragorn. Restricted, 1 more's fine. We can also play Daeon's Runes to draw 2 cards and discard a card. 1, 2, a Dagger Western Nisi. Skimbark, get rid of that. We'll play Source through the Gondor for 5. Skimbark as exhausted is fine, and Dagger. So we are stocked up and ready to go. I'm going to save Elrond to next go. So let's do a big Rohan charge now. So with all them, it's 20. We'll just do 20. 20 is more than enough. So encounter card is City Wall is fine. So 20. More than enough. This is gone. Grond is dead. Enemies are slain. And that's that done. So end of the quest phase, advance to stage 5A. Fasting in the fields, this is where the harrowed enemies, the annoying evil men come in. So it reads, and now the fighting waxed furious on the fields of Pelennor, and the din of arms rose upon high, while the crying of men and neighing of horses. So we add Witch King, the sorcerer side face up to staging area. So this is the other side now, we can kill this side, the sorcerer side. So like it before, same kind of stats. Only the engaged player can attack Witch King. Beginning of the encounter phase makes it engage the first player and makes immediate attack, so we have to fight this guy. He goes to staging area. Attach Foul Beast to Witch King and then reveal an encounter card. 5B reads, this has got 20 quest points. The Witch King and Shadow cards are immune to player card effects. When an enemy attacks or destroys a character, deal 1 damage to Minas Tirith. So to defeat the stage, we have to have Aragorn in play and the Witch King dead. Okay, and we've also got to add the harrowed enemies. So we have 2 down here. We have Harrowed Soldier and the Oliphant, which is pretty bad. So travel phase now. We'll travel to Pelennor Fields. There we go. This guy engages us. Makes an immediate attack. We'll just defend with Defender Ramas, so he's definitely dead. It's +1, yeah, he's more than dead. So can we fight back now and kill him? Okay, so ready up, Merry Fast Hitch. Sam's triggered his ability and he gets to draw a card. But he has immune to play card effects, so there's no point there. So we can deal. So first of all, Aragorn has 2 attack. So 4 attack of all these, so we will get +1 for attacking with Aragorn. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20, 22 attack, which is way more than enough, and the Witch King is dead. That's a really good. Having Aragorn out is super, super handy. Okay, so that's that phase over. So end of the round, 1 damage here for each enemy, 2 enemies. This should be in the bag now. This is a lot easier than last time. Should be a lot better for us. So ready up. You might think this, I'm doing quite well so far on this. It's only because I've had a lot of trial and error of what works, doesn't work. For instance, not playing Gandalf early on can really affect me because I have such a low threat. I can't engage enemies fast enough, and Minas Tirith is overrunning it easily. So we've got a quest now for a crap load, and hopefully we can just win. Fingers crossed. So Fast Hitch, we'll put Fast Hitch on Pippin. Leaf Wrap Lambus. We're going to play Exhaust that to put 3 on there. I should have had Foul Beast on the Witch King, my bad. But it doesn't matter because I killed him anyway. He basically gives an extra attack and end around between the staging area, so basically I'll keep attacking and going back every turn if we don't kill him in that one go, but we still be killing him, so it doesn't matter anyway, okay? So I'm going to play Elrond, and we're going to have him, let's draw a card. Ban of Elendil, pretty useless. So let's go on a massive questing spree now. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Exhaust Faramir for that. So exhaust him first. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Aragorn's bonus. So 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 quest, there's no other effects here. 30 quest, encounter card is Black Dart, attached to a hero control, and then the round 1 damage attached hero. That would have sucked earlier on. So 30 on the quest, 27, 25, 22, 18, okay, 18 on the quest. I won't put the thing out there, we need 2 more points to win. We should have this in the bag easily. You know what, I'm going to leave them there, and I'm going to put this at its location. Damage is placed there first, so we'll put 2 on there. Our go. So if we lose this now, I'll be very, very surprised. We should have this definitely in the bag. We have definitely won this. I know I'm being a bit cocky here, but we've got to win this easily. Okay, so that should have been on 4 because of Leader of Men. We'll pay for Anborn. Exhaust, repeat the process. All questing, 1 damage on Aragorn because of the Black Dart. 30 on the quest. Firefell Trench, yeah, that's fine. No worries there, and we're all done. I'm in half an hour. So that's it for this playthrough. Whew, that was hard. Now, I know you're thinking I did quite well, it looked kind of easy, but it isn't that easy, honestly. This was really hard. Getting out Gandalf early on, Steward of Gondor as well. If I didn't have Gandalf, Steward of Gondor, and probably Saladin Stone, this would have been a lot higher. And if you don't get rid of the Witch King earlier on, and Wraith of Wings and Grond, you get overrun quite fast, and this can amass damage really quickly, and you can lose really quickly as well. And that's it for this playthrough, this campaign. So resolution here reads, add 1 copy per player of Wraith on Wings campaign pool. Earn those burdens. We've also earned the Esquire of Gondor, Esquire of Rohan, and attached to the heroes. So that's it for this playthrough. 1 more to go. The Mountain of Fire, which will be up soon. To finish off the trilogy. Any questions about this playthrough, about the deck, about the events, about what I'm doing, let me know below. I'll happily reply to any comments. Leave a like and subscribe if you can, and thanks for watching.